Right, I've now changed my rod. I'm going to fish the blob downstream and across. And I've got a white blob on the point and a red one on the dropper. So let's see how we get on. Bring it in close to the edge. See if there's anything here. Quite often as this comes across, there are little bites as it comes across. Sometimes you can hit them, sometimes you can't. There. One small fish, and it's to the red blob. Come on, my friend, stop jumping around. Let's come out in the net. So there you go. Fishing downstream with the blobs also works. It's on this swing round. It's been taken. Again, another small fish. It's a white blob. And that's also come out in the net. There we go. Oops. Another fish. This one to the white blob. Gosh, they're not very big down here. Let's come out in the net. Off you go. That is a big tug. again to the white blob. Feisty little thing, possibly slightly bigger. Come on, fishy. Throw kept taking you away. Yes, slightly bigger. There it is, in the lip. Off we go. Take the hooks out of the net. And have another go. Just letting it drift around towards the canes down the edge here. Yes, that was on the drift round, sort of midstream. On the white blob again. Not very big though. Come on, out of the current. Come out in the net. There you go. And we'll have another go. So you can see that the blobs fished downstream are equally as effective as being fished upstream. That was another nibble on the way round. Of course, the point of the exercise is to show that the blob can be successful on the river, as successful as it is in still water. But I would reiterate, it's only something that I would use on rainbow trout, and I wouldn't normally fish this type of fly outside of competition. Of course, many of you will be used to the egg fly, which is tied in various guises and with various materials, and I suppose you could argue that the blob is very similar and an imitation of an egg as well. But there's so much movement in the Fritz that's used as the, the body of the fly, that is the extra incentive for them to have a go, I think. And in real terms, of course, you don't need to have a small tail on them. As I said to one of the commenters, at one time this type of fly was prohibited in competition fishing in Spain, and it was considered to be an egg fly, and the only way you could deal with that would be by putting a tail on it, and then clearly eggs don't have tails on. Well, I suppose they do if they're hatching, but generally speaking they don't. It doesn't matter whether you call it a Fritz, a pom-pom, or an egg fly, a blob fly, whatever you want to call it. It's an effective material for fishing and for catching fish. Having missed two big pulls like that, I think we're back to hanging them. See, look at that pull there, look. Go on, have another go and hang yourself. Like that. This time on the little red rod, the little size 16, so let's hope it holds. It has done. Let's come out in the net. Gosh, these fish are small. This smaller fly is tied on a curved hook, which hopefully makes it a little easier for hooking as opposed to the straight shank and wide gape which I've used on the smaller, on the larger fly. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little exercise in blob fishing, both upstream and downstream. As I say, it's not something that I would normally do out of competition, but at the end of the day, it does catch fish, and don't be surprised if you use it also on the river to have some success. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.